But hello everyone, my name is Lindsay Kater. I am a fifth year business administration major with a concentration in human resources and management and a minor in psychology. If you have any questions about what any of that means, go ahead and check out our admissions YouTube page. And I actually might have done the video on majors, minors, and concentrations. So if you have any questions, qualms, concerns about that stuff, go ahead and check out that video. And if you have any questions about pretty much anything for Cal Poly, go ahead and check that out. But also ask us any questions here today in the comments, or that little question bubble icon thing. But today, so Mustang Mondays is where we talk about different topics about Cal Poly, and today we're going to be talking about sustainability. So now that some of y'all are hopped on, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Ooh, let's see if I can do this correctly. All right. Cross our fingers. Hope this works well. I hope that. Oh, hello! Oh my goodness! Hello!
We did it!
Hello! I mean, I know you, Hope, but would you like to introduce yourself to everyone out there watching?
I will. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Hope Springer, and I use she/her pronouns. And I'm going into my fourth year as an environmental management and protection major. I also have a minor in sustainable agriculture, indigenous studies. And I'm here because I served last school year as the ASI Secretary of Sustainability. And this school year, I work as a member of the Green Campus team, which is a set of interns, and we work under the Facilities and Sustainability Department and kind of oversee a lot of different sustainability projects on campus. So I get to talk to you all about sustainability, so that's exciting.
Incredible. And I honestly, I'm excited to learn more. I like every time I, see a project here and there on campus, it's like, oh, that's so cool. But also if y'all have, I'm just seeing questions in the chat, ideally questions about sustainability, and if you have any questions about admissions or next steps, we do have the next steps playlist. So right now we're sticking on sustainability, but let us know. Okay. All right. But back to you, Hope. So you've held now 2 positions. So kind of, can you tell us a little bit about your position during ASI and the position you hold now?
Yes. Yeah. So within ASI, I was the Secretary of Sustainability, as I said, and so that encompassed me sitting in on a bunch of different meetings, which was a lot of fun with professors and staff and other students. So I was on the academic Senate Sustainability Committee and the Sustainability Advisory Committee. So it was very cool. Kind of get to see the ins and outs of Cal Poly and the politics behind how sustainability projects get done. Right. And then I also hosted sustainability roundtables every week, which was the highlight for me personally. It's a really awesome way to get involved with sustainability on campus. So they were hosted every week, and basically it was anyone was welcome. You could come and join and talk about sustainability and learn about what projects are going on. And so I got to facilitate that, and also with students to ensure that we were fulfilling these projects and goals for sustainability on campus that we really wanted to see. So I worked under the ASI president last year, Shayna Lynch. Basically got to do whatever I wanted and whatever she wanted. It was a lot of fun.
That's so cool.
ASI. Yeah. And then Green Campus is a little bit of a shift. Now I'm an intern, and it's similar. I still get to help host roundtables, which is going to be awesome. So hopefully I'll see some faces at roundtables this next school year. I will still be co-hosting those. And then additionally, I'm doing a lot of kind of student engagement and involvement and kind of people about sustainability, how to get involved on campus. That's what I will be doing within the Green Campus position. But everyone kind of has things that they do on the Green Campus, which is awesome.
Absolutely. And I mean, Cal Poly's campus is so beautiful and so beautiful. I think it's important that we invest back into it, Yeah. But you mentioned some of these projects. Where do they start from? Are these your brainchild, or do they come from the university? Where do those projects kind of stem from?
Yeah, that's a good question. So each year, I think this is going to be fourth annual. We have a summit at the beginning of the school year. Green Campus hosts it. And this year it's called the Changemakers Summit. And so anyone who's interested in sustainability, social justice action, really ask you to come. The link to sign up is in the Green Campus Instagram bio. So go check that out and sign up. But it's at the beginning of the school year. And at those sessions, at the summit, we brainstorm ideas of what we would like to see happen on campus. So that can be sustainability related, that can be social justice related, those intertwine, obviously, with intersectional sustainability. So we talk a lot about that, which is awesome. And so we come up with ideas, say, okay, we want to see this, and then the roundtable are how we fulfill those. So throughout the year, we check in each week at the roundtables, and we say, okay, last year we wanted to have poly reps talk about sustainability on their tours. And so how can we do that? Okay, we can reach out to the tours chair and ask them, hey, can you teach your poly reps about sustainability? And so that was something that we got done. We wanted to have like a sustainability website on the ASI page. So we got that done. So these were ideas that we came up with, and then we worked on them throughout the school year together as a group, which is a lot of fun. So yes, they're brainchild of anyone who wants to be involved.
Incredible. Yeah. Also, shout out to Sophie Bay. Just got to give her a quick little shout out. Polyrep tour share.
Shout out to
what?
Shout out to Tacoma.
Always Tacoma. Always Tacoma. So okay, I do have a question. So kind of two-prong, if you will. What would be your favorite project that you've done, and what's been the biggest project you've done?
Okay. Yeah, I guess my favorite, just because it's the one that I've worked on the most personally, is getting reusable utensils to all incoming students next school year. So that's actually something that's still in the works with campus dining right now. But I've been working with campus dining this whole past school year, which has been a lot of fun. Communicating and just getting the logistics figured out, but fingers crossed, hopefully in these next few days we're getting it all finalized. We will have full utensil sets for all incoming students in the fall that they at campus dining locations, and those will be paired with reusable tumblers that they gave out last year, so they'll give those out again this year, and so you can use that for drinks at any of the campus dining locations. So that will cut down on our single-use plastic, which is really cool. So that is something that I'm really proud of, and it's awesome that ASI was funded by ASI and by campus dining. So it's really cool that student money, going towards sustainable things like that. And then I would say the biggest thing that I've worked on is, and this was in my position as Secretary of Sustainability, so not in my current position, but was working with some people to Cal Poly divest fossil fuels in our investments. And so that was a big project, big ask. We're talking about millions of dollars in our endowment that currently is invested into fossil fuels. I think it's about $1 million that are directly invested into fossil fuels, which in the grand scheme of things is about 1% of our endowment, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's not that much. Why is it that big of a deal? But if you flip it around, it's like, oh, it's not that much. Why is it that big of a deal? Why can't we just take it out of that?
That's what my brain was. I was like, oh, that's doing something good for the world. Like, come on, let's,
Yeah. So that's something that I didn't start. It was started by a gal who graduated in winter of 2020, and it was Lisa Swartz is her name, and she's done so much awesome work, but I just kind of helped her along the way. And basically the Academic Senate at Cal Poly and the ASI, overarching ASI, both passed resolutions urging Cal Poly to divest from fossil fuels, so to pull our investments out of fossil fuel companies. As of right now, President Armstrong says that he doesn't think that we will be doing that. However, our CSU Chancellor, Joseph Castro, said that he is going to have his financial team look into divestment for the entire CSU system. So it is something that is on the table. Yes, so it's been a really big project. It's definitely, like I said, we're talking about millions and millions of dollars in investments, but It's a really awesome thing, and we have made a little bit of progress getting resolution, just getting the conversation talking with the chancellor and stuff like that. So that's, I think, been the biggest project that I've worked on, which has been also really fulfilling.
That is so cool. So what does the academic senate, what role do they play with sustainability?
They just, I guess, they talk about all the academic side of it. So a lot of what the academic senate does is like in curriculum, so sustainability in our curriculum. And I think the biggest thing that they did this past year was to try and get a filter on schedule builder. So when you're planning your schedule, so that you can filter by sustainability. So then you can look and see, oh, I want to take a class that relates to sustainability. Let me just do this filter. It'll show you every single class that talks about sustainability. So yeah, the academic senate really just works on getting sustainability into our curriculum and making it more accessible to people, and ensuring that not just like environmental management and protection majors, making sure they're not the only ones. So really trying to get it open to all, and ensuring all students are really thinking about, you know, the social part of sustainability, and then you know, the environment too, which is awesome. And so that's why I guess, were part of urging the fossil fuel diet, is, you know, overall they just that students are having a good experience, and, you know, and fossil fuels impacts us in our futures. So
Oh, 100%. And I think sustainability, I agree, should be more than just focused on in the College of Agriculture. I think, like, OCOB should, I believe, does each college have like individual sustainability like committees and things like that, or is it kind of an overarching one for the university?
So on the Academic Sustainability Senate, there is like a professor representative from each college. But again, like, pretty small, I guess.
Sure.
Like, you only have like one professor representing an entire college of thousands of students.
Wow.
And, you know, so it's definitely like those are the people that care, which is awesome. But I think there could be room for improvement. You know, it's like but there are programs, and you can get minor, you know, you could be a business major and get a minor in sustainable environment, or you can make it work. Like I said, sustainable agriculture. There's also, you know, there's just different classes that you can take, which is really awesome to fulfill minors, and sometimes your GE classes. But it's hard because like Cal Poly also has an engineering class that teaches fracking, which is oil drilling. So
right. Oh yeah, right.
So it's like there are pros and cons, I guess, to what our classes are that we're offering, and that's something that they're also trying to do, is get more of a sustainability offering. So.
Right, and kind of that curriculum, and not just, focusing on fossil fuels and like investing in that, and kind of like finding alternatives and things like that. So also, I see Cal Poly Welcome Center has posed a question. Do we have any platinum, is it LEED certified or LEED certified buildings at Cal Poly?
Yes, we do. I believe, I don't know off the top of my head what the different certifications are. I will say that's a fault on my part, but I know that Baker is definitely LEED certified. I believe it is platinum, and every new building that is built on campus has to be at least LEED silver certified. Doesn't have to be certified, but it has to be able to be LEED silver certified.
Okay.
So LEED silver, gold, platinum, and I believe like our newest building that they just put in, the agricultural building, is also LEED certified, and I'm assuming it's platinum as well, but
it's beautiful. Oh, I hope so. Can you tell the people out there watching what LEED certified is?
Yeah, so it's leadership, and I think it stands for an acronym. And
I agree, it does stand for an acronym. What that acronym is not in my brain.
Add a Google search really quick so that I'm not giving out false information. But basically, it ensures that buildings are adhering to a certain standard. So, okay, I had the first letter correct, or leadership, energy and environmental design. So LEED. And basically it sets like design and construction standards for buildings. They're adhering to sustainability procedures. So, like, oh, they have solar panels, or they use passive solar, so they don't need as much heating, or their cooling systems are, up to date in the way that uses less energy. They are, they're insulated really well so that they're not losing heat and cooling. They have bulbs that are, not taking up way more energy. The water might be like, they might have the low flow toilets that have the, number 1 and number 2 option compared to just one toggle that
one
uses
flush.
So it's a lot of facilities design that is just ensuring that these buildings are being made in a way that is contributing to our environment in a healthy way, and not, pulling excess resources that we don't need to be using. So, yeah.
So I mean, also the buildings at Cal Poly are so pretty. I had a question in my, okay. Have you found the Cal Poly campus and community to be supportive in the sustainability efforts that y'all are really gearing towards?
I would say that at Cal Poly there is a really awesome sustainability community. So, and I've personally found that within like the Green Campus team and all the sustainability clubs. So if you go on the ASI sustainability website, if you do a little Google, you type in, ASI sustainability Cal Poly, you can see a list of all the sustainability related clubs, and that's updated pretty frequently, I think every year. And so you can check out all the different things, and that's where I really have found my community and found my support, is being involved in clubs. I would say that definitely anything like related to making change on campus, you have to jump through a lot of hoops and get a lot of permission, which I mean is anything. It's not just sustainability, but it can feel, I guess, to have to talk to so many different people and get so many things approved and whatnot. So, but I think that the support is there. But also I'm biased, I think, because the major that I'm in, I'm surrounded by people who care about sustainability.
Right.
I think that there's definitely a lot of people who are interested at Cal Poly. And similarly with SLO, in general, we're actually a pretty green city overall. I mean, obviously there's always improvements to be made, but
right.
We do a lot. That's great. And right now I've actually with the city as they're updating their climate action plan. So, I kind of have been getting to see the inside of all the city officials and what they're doing sustainability wise with that. And so that's preparing us to face the impacts of climate change. And so it's, really awesome to see that our city is preparing, unfortunately that we have to prepare, but they are preparing what might happen once climate change starts to impact us more. So that could be with wildfires or smoke or drought or extreme or flooding. So they are ensuring that, the most vulnerable communities are equipped to deal with that. Just in general, students and people living in SLO know what to do in case of an emergency like that. So I would say SLO is also, supportive of ensuring that we are being sustainable and being prepared for what might happen with climate change years down the road.
Right. We're not just like sitting back and letting it pass us by. We're actively getting involved, from what it sounds like.
Yeah, which is cool.
How did you get involved in all of this? It sounds like you've done so much, which I think is fantastic. How did you get involved in these different organizations and positions?
Yeah, well, it really all started with the Real Food Collaborative, which is a club on campus that I'm the co-president of this next year as well. So I started as a little baby person involved in it my freshman year. In the Real Food Collaborative, we advocate for everyone to have access to like sustainable and local, ethically sourced and healthy. And so we host, pre-COVID, we would host potluck, and we had a community supported agriculture program with vegetable Cal Poly Organic Farm. So students could pick up fresh vegetables each week from the farm. And so I'm really interested in food sustainability. So I joined that club and kind of found my people, found my friends, all of my roommates with were all in that club together. So that was really awesome. And from there, I just started going to the sustainability roundtables every week because I was like the representative from the Real Food Collaborative who went to the roundtables to hear what was going on in the greater community. And then just from that, I got interested and was attending and was like, well, this is what I'm passionate about. How else can I get involved? And so my second year, during COVID lockdown, there was put out that they were doing hiring for the ASI Secretary of Sustainability. And I was like, well, I don't have much else better to do. I'm at home. I guess I'll apply. And so I applied and interviewed and got that position, which was really awesome. Very grateful to have that opportunity last year. So and then from there, honestly, it was just a lot of different connections and working with people is awesome. But yeah, I will say that it really all started from joining a club, which to me was daunting in the beginning. I did not want to have to join a club and meet people, but I was like, okay, you need to do at least one thing. So I went and joined this club, and that rocketed me into my community with everyone else that I'm now super close with, and all of my involvement helped me, just kind of develop myself as a person.
And now you're leading the charge, which is literally so fantastic. Also, could you by chance repeat, or Jackie, if you are able to, can we plug the website for the environmental sustainability clubs on ASI?
Yes. So if you Google ASI sustainability Cal Poly, those keywords, it should pull up the ASI sustainability website. And then on there's a tab that goes to clubs, and it has a list of all the clubs. But if you still can't find it, please let us know again so that you can make sure that you find it.
Also, if y'all want to send in any questions, thank you, Jackie. She's going to plug it in for us right there. If y'all have any questions that you want to send to Hope before we, do any wrapping up of the sorts, go ahead and send them. Just put them in the comments in the little bubble question thing. I don't know how this works, but go ahead and send them in so we can get them answered. But Hope, what advice, what do you want the people watching to know if anyone's going through this recording in a month? What's your piece?
Come to a sustainability roundtable. That's my biggest thing. I think that's the coolest community, and we work on so many awesome things. And I promise I'm not scary. I'm not intimidating.
No, Hope's the best. Everyone out there, Hope is the best.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of feedback that people were scared to come because they thought I was intimidating. I'm like, no, please, just come. It's mostly me trying to figure out how all the buttons work and, make sure that my presentation is correct. And it's the best community. It's just people really brainstorming and coming up with ideas of how we envision Cal Poly and want to see it, improve sustainability and social justice. So, those are two really awesome things. And so if you're watching this in a month or even right now, you gonna pop on to the ASI Sustainability Cal Poly website, and on there will be the link to when the roundtables will be held next year. I'm not exactly sure when they'll be held, but they will be once a week, an hour long, hang out, brainstorm, and you can have your name on, a resolution for all of eternity. Have it on a project. You can put it on your resume that you helped with this project that got implemented at Cal Poly. So do that. And if you're on right now and you're watching this for September 24th and 25th, go to the Green Campus link in our bio on Instagram and sign up for the Changemakers Summit, which is where we're going to do our brainstorming for the entire school year and really get to meet each other and form community. So that will be on September 25th, 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. Friday and a Saturday, the first week of school. But I promise that it's really important to come to, and it'll be so much fun. It'll be everyone who's just excited about making positive change on campus, all getting together and brainstorming. And yeah, so please do that. So that's my ask. Don't be afraid to get involved.
Y'all, after the last year and a half, get involved, especially if you're a current Cal Poly student. Like, check it out. I know there's been a gap over the last, I don't know, year and a half. And if you're going to get involved in anything with Hope, you're in for a good time. So all of y'all definitely check it out. It does not look like we have any other questions. So Hope, is there anything else you would like anyone to know? Or will we get a reminder about this event closer to the date?
If you use the link in the Green Campus bio, go there right now and you sign up, you put your little email in, yes, you will get updates about when it is. And so answer your question, yes, but you have to sign up and follow
proactive
Instagram, and we'll update you there too. That's the other best way to really keep up with what's going on Green Campus Instagram. So make sure to give us a follow, because we'll post when the roundtables are once those start, and we will post about the summit once that's happening as well.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, that's all from me. Anything else from you?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? Feeling hyped?
Thanks for on.
Yeah, of course. And thank you so much for all that you do. You've impacted Cal Poly's campus and the people on it so much. And so thank you for being just like such a shining light at Cal Poly.
I've had a lot of help. There have been a lot of other people helping me out, but it.
Of course. All right, Hope. Thank you so much for being on.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Bye.
Hey there, my name's Rafael. I'm a fourth-year journalism transfer student with a minor in Spanish, and my pronouns are he, him, his. Thank you for watching the video. Please share any questions or comments you have down below in the comments section. Click here to subscribe, and to watch more videos, click here. If you want to sign up for a campus visit, we're offering in-person and virtual options, so check out our website. Link in the description. Thank you for watching.